everybody, this is GGB. Today we're going to be talking about the Friday games, more specifically for this portion of the video, we are talking about Kansas traveling to number 17, Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. This is at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Coastal Carolina is favored by 26.5 points in this game on ESPN2. So they both had relatively similar starts to the seasons. They both started out 1-0, and that win coming against an FCS team. It just depends on how they won. Kansas started out with a 17-14 win over South Dakota, right? The Coyotes, not the best college football team, not even the best, even close to the top FCS team, not great FCS team. Still was a very close game, and Kansas ended up winning it, and then the people, their fans stormed the stadium, which is the most Kansas football thing ever to do. Storm the field after a 17-14 win over South Dakota. But they got a win, that's all that matters. Jason Beam, their quarterback, went 17-26, threw for 163 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now, Coastal Carolina, on the other hand, had a dominant win over Citadel. They won 52-14. Grayson Call only threw 19 passes, but he completed 16 of them for 266 yards and a touchdown, showing why he has the possibility of being a first-round draft pick this year. They had 3 running backs have really good days. Their starting running back, Shamari Jones, had 9 rushes for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Their backup running back, Reese White, had 7 carries for 62 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Braden Bennett, actually a champion in 100-meter hurdling, decided to play football this year. He's a running back. He had 6 carries for 45 yards and a touchdown. So, I mean, obviously, 5 touchdowns on the ground, over 200 yards on the ground. It was obviously a really great day running the ball if you're Coastal Carolina. Now, their top receiver, he had a great day as well. He had 6 catches for 133 yards and a touchdown. So this game's really interesting because Coastal Carolina is 2-0 against Kansas all time, right? But both of those games were played in Kansas. This is going to be the first ever game for Coastal Carolina against a Power 5 team at home. That has never happened before. A Power 5 team has never come to Coastal Carolina. They had, they had one of their biggest crowds, last week. I expect the crowd to be bigger today, obviously, because last week you were playing the Citadel. Now you're playing Coastal Carolina. You should have a huge home crowd. Now you're playing Kansas. This is going to be Kansas' first road game of the year. Lance Leipold is one of my favorite head coaches, honestly. I love it when Group of 5 coaches transfer to Power 5, because normally I think it works out pretty well. I mean, I love Mike Norvell. I think Josh Heupel's going to do great things in Tennessee. Obviously, Scott Frost didn't work out as well as some people would have hoped, but I actually kind of like it. And let's be honest, Lance Leipold had turned Buffalo into really the MAC powerhouse. They were winning the MAC almost every year. Now, last year was different because of Ball State, but they were really the consistently great team in the MAC. They would give teams like Penn State actually a rough time. Like, Lance Leipold can make a team. Now, I don't think he can turn around Kansas like that. Obviously, Kansas is years in the making. You have to give this guy a long time to turn around this program. But obviously, he got a win against South Dakota. That doesn't obviously happen very often for Kansas, which is why they scrum the field. The spread on this game is 26.5 points. I honestly expect Coastal Carolina to top that. They are a very solid football team. I love Coastal Carolina all around. Give me Coastal Carolina, the Chanticleers, to win this one and cover.